What's up everybody, how's it going, and welcome to the main channel. Today we're gonna be doing a different kind of video here. I will be ranking all the Persona main protagonists that I particularly know. I know there's some that you may know that or some of them that you may not know about, so I'll give you a little bit of information about them and I'll tell you why or why not I like them. And these are really massive triple S all the way to I don't know, which I don't think I'm gonna be using all of it, so but at least we can look into it and tell you what I like and what I don't. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into it here. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the first one here, being the two Tatsuyas here. Not the first Tatsuya here is actually just kind of like the one that they did from the localization. They give him another name, they changed his appearance, like they give him red hair or anything like that. He's definitely not like the best character out there, but I don't think they did anything. They didn't change his character, they just changed his name and his red hair. But I'm just gonna put it as I didn't IDK them, although I do, because I don't know. I'm sorry, I said Naoja. I said Tatsuya. I mean Naoya. I'm sorry about that. I mean Naoja. I'm sorry. So Naoja is gonna be a double S. I think he's cool. Like, I love his earring. Although one thing that I will say is he doesn't really have much of a personality. He is definitely more of a personable character. But what he has going for him is the fact that he already has kind of like a friend group and they already kind of hang out and everything like that. It's not like other games where like, oh, like you're the new kid on school or whatever. He's already known, he already has a friends and everything like that. So I feel like if you really want to know more about Naoya, you really gotta read the manga. The manga does a pretty good job as far as like exploring his character and everything. I like him. I really like his earring too. I think he makes him a pretty cool character. Definitely looks like a badass, I think. Okay, so the next one is gonna be Tatsuya. Now, I'm sorry again, I didn't mean to say Tatsuya earlier, I meant Naoya. Tatsuya is gonna be a badass as well. He does some really crazy stuff on Persona 2, which makes him a really fantastic character. Now, I personally feel like, well, Tatsuya was really well explored on the first part of the Persona games. Going from a developed character to a main protagonist with no voice, it really actually hurts Maya a bit. I personally do feel like the second part of the Persona 2 games doesn't really do justice to her, because she's already a developed character in the first game. So by the second game, kind of almost takes away from that for her. So she's still a good character. A is by no means a terrible rating at all. I feel like she definitely earns her spot as a main protagonist, but at the same time, I do feel like she does get hurt from the fact that she has no voice, and almost like what made Maya a great protagonist, a great character in the first game, kind of almost gets kind of a little bit taken away from her on the second game. So moving up next, we do have some other guys here. He is from one of the mobile games that they did. I don't never play that game, so I don't know much about that, so I can't tell you that. And we have Naoto from the novel series. I also don't know much about her. I haven't read those. Last thing I knew, I don't think that they ever finished translated everything, but then somebody says that they did or something like that. So personally, I just haven't read them, and some people even argue that they're not canon, although at this time everything that is from the Persona series is canon until Atlas says that it isn't, and they haven't said that they aren't. So that's that. Okay, so my next one is gonna be the two Persona 3 protagonists, or the three Persona 3 protagonists right here. I want to start with her. Alrighty, so she is gonna be an S for me, although again, I do feel like she almost has the same issue as with Maya, where she's already a developed character that kind of gets thrown into becoming a main protagonist. The difference is Aegis and the rest of the team actually still have a voice. Like, you control Aegis, but Aegis still pretty much a voice character with a story and everything like that. And what this does is this just kind of continues the aftermath of Persona 3. So I think they did a better job at handling Aegis as a character than the other people. So great job there. Alright, so I don't remember what Kotone, I think that's what they call her. I want to give her an S rank, double S rank. I think that she is a really cool character. I think they did some pretty interesting with her when it comes to like her personality, when it comes to what you see on the game. It's really different from Makoto, the other protagonist, in like a good way. Like you can definitely see that both her and Makoto are extremely different characters. Like they have and approach things very differently. In fact, even their conversations and their responses are entirely different altogether. And that I really actually love that a lot. I think that it goes a long way for her and for the game. It does almost it really makes it worth playing the Persona 3 portable, her story, because you kind of almost get like a different version. Like I really like that what they did with her, especially adding her again in Persona Q2 and even giving her more characterization there. I think they did a pretty good job with that. Alrighty, so the next one on the list is obviously Makoto. Now, Makoto is my favorite character, so needless to say, I'm going to give him that triple S. Some people may say that he doesn't deserve that, and he is a little quiet, and but I do feel like he also does have a lot of development that they did with a lot of the supplemental stuff, such as the movies, which is actually pretty funny in the first few movies, as well as the manga, which I have read as well, and the other things like the Persona Q games and everything. So we actually get quite a bit of development from him, and I still love him a lot. He's one of my favorite characters there. Alrighty, so the next one is gonna be Joker. No, not Joker. I'm sorry, Yu Narukami. So Yu Narukami here is he's gonna give him a S. No, double S. I think Yu Narukami has a cool thing about him, and that's that he's just a cool dude. I think that the first game, Persona 4, really didn't kind of develop him quite a bit. He was, in fact, a little bit of an empty vessel for you to kind of get into. But subsequently, everything from Golden to the anime, to the manga, to the other anime, Golden, the fighting games, the dancing games. There's just been so much media for this character that I feel like a lot of people have kind of seen his character growth and like actual characterization from him, which again it wasn't originally on the Persona games, which is I think is almost a detriment to a lot of these games because they don't really do justice to a lot of these characters. So he's a great character, and I think he deserves everything. So he's cool shit. So the next one is gonna be Joker. Now Joker is cool. I like Joker too. But when I give him an S rank. Joker has a lot of cool things that I like so far as like his personality. Not his personality as much as like what he does in the story and everything like that. He's definitely a character who has a strong sense of justice. Although I really don't agree with his sense of justice or anything like that. I like him. He's cool. I just don't like him as much as the other characters. I just find him kind of a little bit annoying at times. The fact that he's a character that is voice acted sometimes, but yet doesn't have characterization sometimes. Like if you compare like what they did with both Makoto and Yu in the anime versus what they did with Ren in the in his anime, it's like day and night here. Like you can definitely see how much more characterization they gave him on the other games. On the other hand, Joker is still pretty much an empty vessel for you to kind of fill up, even on Strikers, which is kind of like the sequel to it, and typically they'll like dump more characterization and voicing and everything like that. They didn't do this for him, and I think that does kind of hurt him a little bit. He's still a cool character. S rank still pretty good. I just feel like he could have been even better. I will do a disclaimer here. I have not played If, so I'm only gonna rank what I have left here as far as the Persona games, and then I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up for today. So the next one is gonna be this one here. He's definitely a C. He is from the animation Persona Trinity Soul, which is funny because they only have one of the three guys. I don't really like him. He's kind of whiny. I like his brother, his older brother. He's kind of like a cop and everything like that. And I just don't like him per se. The story is interesting, and I do strongly recommend you to check the anime. I've seen the anime a long time ago. I actually did a review about this like so long ago, and if you want to check that out, definitely do. But yeah, that's pretty much my list here for rankings of uh, main protagonist and everything. I know they have Yusuke here, but I don't know why. I don't know where he comes from as far as like a main protagonist. I haven't played anything where he's the main protagonist, so I'm not gonna rank him on this. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this, guys. Just talking about all these things here. Let me know in the comments below what do you think about all this. I know there's a lot of other protagonists out there, such as like the mobile games and other things what they've been and everything, but I don't know any of that, so I just haven't really added them here. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this, guys. If you're new, please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.